Does a recession mean we're going to have a housing crash? Or is your property value going to go down in the next coming months when we do have a recession? Thanks for coming back to the most up to date, direct, and most informative local real estate channel, with the goal being so that you can make informed decisions to reach your real estate goals. So, the definition what is a recession? The National Bureau of Economic Research defines recession this way. A recession is a significant decline in economic activity spread across the economy, normally visible in production, employment, and other indicators. So, a decline of economic activity. So, does that mean we're going to have housing prices go down because the rest of the economy has gone down? The answer is no. Recession doesn't equal a housing crisis. The last six recessions, you can see there, in four of those, the prices went up in value. The property values increased during times of recession. There was one in 1991, they decreased by 1.9%. And then the most vivid in our minds is 2008, when property values, it says there, went down 19.7%, and some areas went down 50% over a couple of years. So our time right now is not like 2008. I made a whole video about that. You can look at my playlist about why we're not going to have a housing crisis. We're not in a housing crisis, and we're not going to have a housing crash. But I'll replay some of those items just so you know. I don't think you're going to go back there, but I want you to know. So previously, we had different lending standards. They were more loose. We had an interest only, adjustable rate mortgages, negative amortization mortgages, stated income, stated assets, no income, no assets. You didn't have to document your income or assets. As long as you had a certain credit score, they'd lend you the money. In addition to that, what I didn't share before is the consumer will work directly with the appraiser. You talk to the appraiser, say, hey, can you bring this property, your appraisal, at this value? You want our business? Bring it at that value. And so, there was a little bit more risky lending in the past when those rates adjusted, and the lending standards changed. People couldn't qualify to refinance, and they couldn't pay the extra because it had adjusted. They lost their property, and that's what caused the housing crisis back then. And so the lending standards are tighter, a lot tighter now. Back then, there were a lot of folks that could borrow with a 620 or credit score lower. Now the credit scores are a lot higher. A few people have a 620 or lower. There were more adjustable rate mortgages back then. Right now, the numbers are lower. In 2022, the numbers of adjustable rate mortgages is going higher because the rates are higher and people can't qualify. The only way they can get into that high property value with the rates being so high is with adjustable rates, so they're actually increasing. And so previously, mortgage payments went up a lot when people refinanced. Recently, people did when they refinanced, the mortgage payment didn't go up, went down, or when they pull out equity, it didn't go up much because the rates are so much lower. And so a recession doesn't equal a housing crisis. Thanks for coming to this channel. If you saw value there, if you found this to be informative, up to date, and to the point for you, please click like, comment, subscribe, or hit the bell. Please check out the rest of my channel. Once again, my goal is to make this the most informative, most up to date, direct real estate channel for you. And so, if you have any real estate questions, feel free to let me know, and I'd love to make a video based upon what you're inquiring about.